Hey everybody, it's Seti the Wind Sage, and welcome back to Let's Play Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 3 V-Generation. In the last episode, well, more like last two episodes, we did our preparations to get things rolling for the true ending, and now that we've done all our preparations, we're pretty much good to be en route for said ending. So, in this episode, we're gonna be doing that, but first things first, there's actually one more thing I want to do. So, I was going through the character plans, you know, like the Neptune, the Neptunia, stuff like that. So I was scrolling through everyone's plans. And when I get to Neptunia, I actually noticed this interesting thing. It's called Keep the Peeping Down. I didn't realize I get it. So it's like, okay, what the hell does this do? And the plan says, and now I read the description. A plan that lets you, you know, see Neptunia stuff. Gather materials and make the plan. So I'm thinking to myself, what is this? And, you know, I just kind of ignore it. It's just like, okay, this is probably a weird, like, troll plan. And then IF gets one as well. And it has a very similar description. Instead of saying, though, Neptunia, it says IF, and I'm like, okay, what the heck is this? I am too curious. And so since the materials were easy to grab, I actually went and grabbed them. Because I need to see what this is. Like, it's clear they're not going to actually do anything that would be, like, considered pervy. So it's like, the game probably just does this to probably troll the shit out of you. But I kind of want to see this, so I got for both of the characters I got it with, and yeah, I don't even know what this would actually do, if it does anything at all, but I'm gonna put IF and Neptunia in my party and go in here, like go pick a random dungeon, see if this actually does anything. I'm not seeing any difference right now.
My turn.
So again,
It's my turn.
it's probably just trolling me, and it's like, oh, it does
It
nothing.
seems
You
we
just
held the
wasted
advantage.
material and MB on it. But I tried to ignore it. It's like, this is gonna be stupid. It's gonna be something like, it's gonna be something dumb. But it's like, yeah. Anyway, let's see what this plan description is. A model tilt feature? Okay, I don't get it actually. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Just wanted to do that real quick, and if it actually does something, I'll probably look it up later or let me know in the comments if that actually did do something.
Adventure.
If that actually did do something. But it's like, yeah, I expected either nothing to happen, or if something happened, it'd be completely hilarious. So, yeah. But anyway, we still kind of gotta get going on our, and view the dungeons we're going, and have to get all the dungeons. Well, we have all the dungeons, we need to go view the events and all of them now. I'm gonna do these in order of how the guide I've been using says. I don't think the order matters, I'm just doing it this way because I want to. So first things first, the Social Forest. Or Social Forest, that's probably the pun. We need to go in here, and there's an event waiting for us that we need to watch. So let's go. Once we watch it, we're probs good, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Jump.
Okay. Whoa! Thank you for the jump scare, Mr. Monster, but... That... okay. That was interesting. That looked like it's some sort of flashback or something. But... okay.
Yeah. Jump.
Maybe the other ones will give me some clarity. But that did not really make much sense. Though I will say, like, during that scene, was that, like, the Seven Sages theme playing? Like, the second, like, was that the Seven Sages theme playing? Either way, next is the Karaga dimension, which I believe is here?
Let's see.
No, that's the Vita dimension. Oh, Vita. Ah, damn it. I just realized the button. Either way, the Karaga dimension. And it's not here either. Damn it. Was it on the Hello continent? I missed it. Oh, here it is. The Karaga dimension.
Okay.
Let's go in and find that event. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I already found it here, so it's just getting to it.
Whoa! Don't surprise me. Stop. My turn.
Unfortunately, it looks like getting to it is one of those easier said than done scenarios.
Finally.
Let me get my SP up, because that's starting to matter, actually.
Here you go. To try and look cool. There. Sorry. There. Star sign. Me. Boink. Finally. Hey. Hi-ya. Just here. Extra. My turn. I'll defeat you. So let's take this. Flame Soul Fire. What should I do?
And done.
Let's keep this up.
Let's go get that event, shall we? Hopefully that elaborates more on what's happening of it. I think my main question right now is, who was that? It's clear we were... okay. We were looking at someone's memories. I can deduce that much.
Yeah.
But whose memories was that? I could also probably tell it was memories because of the sepia tome, and that kind of is usually a hint of this was a memory or a flashback of something. Either way. And it also seemed like two people were talking at that point, also near the end. Anyway, let's go. And let's see the event. Turned into one. Give me a second. Wait. Can it? It could, but I'll hold that thought for a little longer. Tiny thing. I think I might be starting to understand. I noticed that those hoodlums, one of them called the thing that girl was talking to a tiny thing, and the girl herself in that memory scene was stuttering.
Jump!
It's not a lot to go on, but was that Ray? Possibly. Considering what we know from the normal ending route. And, okay, just in case you guys didn't see that, which you probably did, I won't, no, fuck it, I've already spoiled it at this point already. Was that, like, when Ray got her powers? Possibly.
And where are we going?
Next is the PC Game Factory, which we know is on the PC, so here. I mean, the PC aisle, so let's go in here and get this event. But yeah, could that have been Ray and Quar, perhaps? It kind of lines up with a little bit of, like, Plutia. Plutia just happened to find the CPU memory and attempt to eat it, by the way. And then Histoire appeared, so it sounds a little bit. And that other person talking, I can't really tell who's talking 100% of the time, was kind of, you know, like, had a bit of an attitude and stuff like that, and like a little snarky. That was probably Quar, if I had to guess. Let's keep going. Yeah, this is kind of another thing. Rey, when she got her powers, did kind of go crazy. But this is actually interesting because this isn't quite batshit insane like I'm used to. This is actually a little bit more like Iris Heart crazy. So yeah. But I have no doubt in my mind that this is Rey. Chosen one. Hurry up and found one. Yeah, an agent. Yep, this is definitely a CPU. So yeah, this is probably Rey. Yep, this is... So, we're looking at Rey's memories? Damn it. Alright. So, I guess that's what's going on?
Finally! Hey! Here you go! Here's extra! I can go anytime! I did it! Here I come! Hey, I got one! Wait, a little bit more. I'm getting stronger.
Okay, so we're looking into Rey's memories. That's what it seems like. Okay, there's something I don't get. Are we as the player looking at these? Are the characters able to see these? Like... Is it just... I kind of don't get it. Anyway,
Where are we going?
Next is Graphic Pass. It seems like it's good to view these in this order, because it seems like this is the way they should be viewed. Is Graphic Pass here? Yep, here it is. I feel like I should go to this one last considering it's in Eden, but not really much of a point to. Anyway. Let's just go get the event. This is actually very interesting, and you know what? It kind of actually... I feel it's actually... Oh, this one has 2 areas. Anyway. I feel this is actually really interesting, considering I've seen... considering we've seen the Rey's backstory in the normal ending, it's actually pretty interesting, because now that we know what's up from the normal ending, it actually makes getting the true ending here more, relevant in a way, I guess. 20 minutes, alright.
Yeah.
We're on good time, okay. Anyway, let's keep going. Oh, there's the event. Maybe your tyrannical nature? And she's gone. That's very interesting, and before we go further, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, and just had to take care of something real quick, but that last scene was very interesting. Yeah, because it really gave you insight into how Ray's mind operates.
Nep, how long are you gonna talk?
Anyway, the video. Shut up, IF!
Okay!
No one cares. I feel like I'm being called out every time that one happens. Anyway, the Vita Dimension, this one, I haven't been in this one, but the event should be close by. If not in the exact same area as in the Kagura Dimension. Anyway, it's like, that's a very interesting thing because, like, it's very clear that Ray has no idea what she's doing at this point. This is partly maybe on Kawar, because Kawar hasn't explained it, but at the same time, it seems at this point that if Kawar explained it, Ray wouldn't have listened anyway. And actually, that very first scene we saw actually gave some other insight into something else, because, like, she said herself that she was, like, starving and no one was going to help her. So it also shows that Ray might have not had the best life but prior to it.
My turn.
And maybe she's doing all this tyrannical stuff as an outlet for her rage.
I'll defeat you! I'll send you back to hell! Neptunia!
It doesn't forgive what she's doing, but maybe it explains it.
Please break! Me? Point! I need to calm myself. Yes, yes! Here I come! By the star's light! Wait a little bit more.
Excuse me?
Here goes. Ice!
It's raining stuffed animals.
I can go anytime. There! Yes! By the star's light! I did it! Ow!
These guys actually did a lot of damage, frankly.
I'm gonna be sore from all that playing around. This is I love my hey! It was all
Anyway, where the hell is that event? Oh, it's close. Okay. So, okay. These are clearly memory events from Ray that's going on, but my question is, why are we seeing them? How are we seeing them? And why these dungeons specifically? They have no context. And also, something I really like, and it may be just reusing backgrounds.
Jeez,
because...
what's up with Nep?
But, I like how that scene that took place in the last scene was like the Seven Sages meeting place. Could it possibly have been that Ray's nation of Tari was where, what stood where Eden was? It's possible. Anyway. Yeah, okay. Okay, one more dungeon left to explore. And we'll probably get the end to what just happened there. But that must be when she released the power. And apparently it seemed like there were going to be hella ramifications for releasing that power. Oh hey, we actually haven't been here since Rebirth 2. I actually kind of like this aesthetic, so good to see it again. But so this is pretty much the backstory. Okay,
What?
This is pretty much the backstory we heard from Ray, but this time we're seeing it instead of just listening to it. And I like the insight into Ray that this gives us. This also puts a lot of insight onto. Oh, look, a wand. Onto Quar, actually.
Jump!
Wait, that was a wand for Ram specifically because of its color. I can tell that was for Ram. So I guess you're more meant to see these in post game, perhaps. But if you do it in post game, you're not gonna get the best ending. Either way. This is a very interesting story we're being told.
Jump!
And I will say that, and I've felt this way for a while now, and, you know, I'll say this is my opinion right now. It might change later on. Ray is actually my favorite antagonist in this series right now. Because like, R4 and Rebirth 1 is close because they have the same general idea. But the problem with R4 is that R4 pretty much became like...
What's this?
R4 just became a joke villain after some point. Where Ray still has all these interesting qualities about her. Kind of almost being put in a position she didn't want to be put into. And letting the power corrupt her. Anyway, one last scene. This is a different background. And that's how she came to that mentality of CPUs shouldn't exist. And to be fair, I don't blame her at this point. Now, yes, what happened was her fault, but I could see why she also blamed it. She was given a power she never wanted. It corrupted her. She was given a power she never wanted. It corrupted her, and that's how we ended up with the Ray. This is how we ended up with the Ray rights we see now. It's very interesting. And hello, Eternal Aggies, I missed you so, but sadly, it's not meant to be this time. I'm gonna have to put it on Neptune. I'm gonna have to put it on Neptune this time, and maybe get her a better weapon. God damn it. Anyway, that's kind of all there is to that right now. And yeah, there we are. Next time on Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 3 V Generation, we'll continue. I don't know how Chapter 9's gonna play out, and I don't know how Chapter 10's gonna play out now that we've reached the prerequisites. But we can only hope we did good this time. So, I'll see you guys then.